Here's the receipt. I will show you guys how much I spent at the very end and you are going to be shook. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here on my very first YouTube video ever. My name is Kristen Hoffman and I love thrifting, homemaking, and intentional living. I am a mom of 3 almost and a wife to Josh. And I'm going to start off today by taking you guys on an epic thrift haul that I had this morning at the Goodwill Outlet. If you like this video, please subscribe and then hit that bell, which will notify you every time I make a new video. Hey, good morning. I'm here at the Goodwill Outlet. I usually come here on weekdays and I'm going to go see what there is. Everything here is actually not priced per item, but it's priced per pound. So I think it's like $1.36 per pound. So that's why I usually come here and just kind of see what they have. So I've never filmed in here before and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here it is in all of its glory. If you get here before 9 o'clock, there's usually a crowd outside because a lot of people who have like their own shops, they get their stuff here that they sell. You guys, this painting, it's an original painting and somebody just threw it away. When I looked at it and saw the texture in it, I could not believe my eyes. So I totally grabbed this one. All right, and this is me trying to justify what I could use this bag for in my house because it was so cute. Always looking for little party supplies for the girls. They both have birthdays coming up, so I'll use this for that. All right, and this pillow, y'all. Pillows can be a little bit sketchy, especially at places like this, but I figure, you know, you can wash anything and it's no worse than going to a hotel, right? And staying on the pillows they have there. So I figured might as well snag it and try to see if I can wash it. Okay, this toaster, I was actually kind of excited about it because it's kind of a vintage look, but unfortunately I took it over to the tester plug and I'm not gonna lie, every single time I've tested something on the tester plug, it has never worked. So I was kind of bummed that this one didn't work out. Whenever I see little bags like this, I always think like either I can use them or the girls can use them for something. I feel like we've always got like tiny little toys that don't have any type of containment. So I actually wound up using this for that. Okay, y'all, the clothing section is definitely your best bang for your buck. Here you can see there's tons of them all piled up and they come through every hour. And I found these cute little pants that were too big for Rosie now, but they'll fit her in the future. This quilt was so cute. It really makes me sad to see handmade items like this in the Goodwill Outlet, but it wasn't really my style, so I didn't wind up getting it. It had kind of a ragged edge, but I just had to show you guys. So cute. These spoons, oh my gosh, I've been looking to replace our plastic utensils for so long, and these are going to be great for that. So they are going in the cart. What? How are these cutting boards in here? I feel like you can't find these things anywhere, especially this top one. What the heck? These Hearth and Hand garlands are always so expensive. If you buy them at Target, they're like 24 bucks. So not only is it gorgeous, but if it doesn't work somewhere I have, I'll just sell it on Marketplace or something. Okay, so this might have been the best haul I've ever had from Goodwill or Goodwill Outlet. It was phenomenal. It was so good. I spent about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. No, I honestly, it was probably closer to 2 hours in there, but just like rummaging through stuff. I got like in trouble one time. I don't even know. It's like always a crazy situation in there, but it's so fun. I had a pile on my cart. So if any of you are unfamiliar with the Goodwill Outlet stores, basically it is where all of the items go that are either not approved to go into the Goodwill store, so either they're just like, I don't know, junky, but it's also the items that Goodwill has for, you know, a few weeks and don't sell. So before they wind up sending them to the dump, they take them to Goodwill Outlet to see if they could have like any last chance of being sold. Basically, when you go, you have to wear these gloves and everything just to protect your hands if there's like any sharp items in there. It's kind of crazy. I actually avoided it for years because I heard that it was like vicious. It's a very like weird, like a strange and exciting place to be because people get a little crazy in there, but it's fun. A lot of times if there are items that are priced kind of high, like they're higher end items and they don't sell at Goodwill, those are all put to the Goodwill Outlet too. And so honestly, you kind of get both ends of the spectrum. You either get super junky junk or you get really awesome stuff. So let me show you what I got today. First, I found this Hearth and Hand, you know, that like Chip and Joanna Gaines brand. I found this garland by them. And at first I was like, you know what? I don't know where I'm gonna put this, because realistically, I really try to buy all of my items to like have some kind of like use or purpose in our home. But I have seen people use eucalyptus in with like their greenery during Christmas time. And I thought that this was cute too, because it had these little pine cones on it. Second, I got these awesome cutting boards. Because I went over 20 pounds today, instead of being $1.37 a pound, instead it was 97 cents a pound. And so like, honestly, this board weighs like 1 pound. So I think I paid like 97 cents for this board. I'm telling you, these things are so expensive if you try to buy them from like an antique store. So this was the better one, but I also got this one as well. I actually found this book, but in this book, there are just some of the most beautiful little portraits, as you can see. So I was so excited about this. Figured we could always just use these for the girls' birthdays or, you know, some kind of party. We host parties a lot at our house, so figure I could use that for something, right? Next, I've got some clothing items. So something that I do for our girls is I buy out of season, just because I know that they will be growing into these things. I found these little pants just for our Rosie. These are a size 8. She's currently like a 5. And so even though she won't be able to wear these now, I know that she'll be able to wear them in the future. All the clothes are like literally just in bins, and so they're all wrinkled up and stuff. So forgive how these look. I have not washed them or anything. This is literally like straight off the bin. Next, I found this adorable little sweater. It's an Oshkosh, and you know what? I'm pretty sure it's a boy's sweater, but I'm gonna put it on Ruby. I don't even care. Okay, next, I thought this was a little bit bright for our girls, but I did love like the Fair Isle. Is that what you call this type of embroidery? I did love the Fair Isle embroidery, and so it's Gap, and so I thought maybe at the next like kids sale that I do, I could sell it, just because it seriously was so nice. I did buy 2, I'm pretty sure that these are straight up boys sweaters. They're both Cat and Jack, but there's this one at first. And you guys, look at that. Like, look how nice that is. Maybe I'm just gonna put Rosie in it. The other one is pretty similar, but it's a little bit different color. It's more of like an oatmeal, and it's got these little buttons in the front. I got a couple of things for me. I did get just like a tank top. In the summertime, it's like my jam, like when I'm not pregnant, to just wear like a tank top with some like high-waisted jeans. But I found this cool vintage Michigan sweater. I just love this this light heather gray. And I was like, you know what? I don't even care if I've ever been to Michigan. Like, I'm down with this sweatshirt. And last but not least, for my clothing items, it's just like a cute little like mauve colored tank top. And again, like, I just love stuff like this for the summer times. Y'all might think that this is disgusting. So even though I know that it's kind of gross that I got these at the Goodwill Outlet, y'all, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just rinse them out, you know, get some soap in there. And honestly, it's just the same as like going to a restaurant, right, and drinking out of a glass that God knows how many people have drank out of. Y'all, I got in trouble for this basket. Here's the receipt. I will show you guys how much I spent at the very end, and you are going to be shook. They roll out these bins. They're out for only a certain period of time, and then they close the entire aisle that they're in. They roll out all of the old bins, and then they roll in new bins. So while they're doing that, these scavengers, including myself, like wait for the aisle to open. So I was not paying attention to which aisles were open and which ones were not. And so I, you know, just bouncing along with my cart, I just start rolling on in, like eye on the prize. I saw this basket, but I was like, I have to have it. And so I just rolled right in there, and this guy's like, excuse me, that aisle is closed. And I'm like, oh, is it? And I just kept going. I just like rolled my car as fast as I could, came and snagged this basket and just rolled right out. I could tell that like the hardcore Goodwill Outlet people were just like, I could see the fire coming out of their eyes. I was like, I don't want that to be rolled out. And so I just snagged it up and like went to the other side of the store so that nobody could hate on me anymore. Oh, you guys, I was actually looking for these. Right now we use all plastic, what do you call it? Like flippers. I found this bag full of wooden spoons, and so look at all of these. I'm just gonna like take out the ones that we currently have in there right now and replace them with these. The ones that we have are like, they're legitimately burnt. I did find a little basket. As many of you who follow me on Instagram know, I basically organize our entire house with these little baskets. They're, again, price per pound, so this was probably like 25 cents or something like that. Speaking of baskets, my husband, we shop at Aldi, and he has been so irritated with me lately because if any of you guys know how Aldi works, they have got a bunch of their cardboard boxes that they use like for their inventory that you can use to take your groceries. My husband gets so annoyed because he has to like break down these super heavy duty boxes every time I come home from the grocery store. So I got myself a big old basket so that when I leave Aldi, I can just pack up all my stuff into this and carry it out like this. Those are sustainable because I'm reusing a cardboard item, but this is even more sustainable because I am reusing the same item over and over and over. I did find this bag. It's basically just like a garment bag. It looks like you can carry it with these little straps. I thought it might be nice to have something with this clear plastic on it because I would be able to just see what's in there before I even start rummaging around in there. We live in a smaller house, and so we're always looking for storage solutions. Speaking of storage solutions, I got these, they're like shelf heighteners. So we did buy a cabinet in the back. It's great, but I don't think I realized when I bought it that it's actually made for like a TV. So I bought these to go in there and just create a little bit more shelving within there so that we can make better use of the space that's in our back room. But this was a really cool find. It's actually an original painting, you guys. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? There's a little bit of like some random white paint that got on it over here. It looks like it's probably acrylic. It's not quite as shiny as oil paint, but you guys, somebody like painted this. It didn't come with a frame around it, but it's a 16 by 20, which is a really common size, and so I'm sure that I would be able to find a frame for it. Like, you think about all of the items that I showed you, all of the clothing, all of the baskets, the painting, the eucalyptus, the cutting board, the spoons, and y'all know how much it cost? $23.67 for all of that. You can find so much for so little, but you have to know what to look for. So if you guys are interested in hearing about like what types of things I look for and like what I have an eye out for when I'm in these stores, just leave a comment below. And if you guys are liking this content, please like this video, share it with a friend, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and that would really help me out as a very new person to the whole YouTube scene. Anything helps, and I would love to continue making thrifting videos and speaking about all kinds of other stuff. Well, thank you so much for coming on here. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time.